to the channel, and thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate your participation. I am so sorry that I have laryngitis. I've developed laryngitis since Friday. I'm not really sure what's going on with that because I don't feel sick at all. I feel fine. My throat's a little sore, but otherwise I'm doing well, and I hope you're doing well. Um, I got a couple of songs for this reading. Look, my pendulum has fallen apart over the last week, and I'm very upset about it. It happens when I use it too much. It'll always fall. I did a private reading for a lady one time, and I answered 30 questions with my pendulum, and I clarified every one with the cards, and the pendulum disintegrated. The wire around it disintegrated after the reading. Let me grab my other phone real quick so I can tell you the lyrics to the song. There's been an interesting turn of events in my private life, and I kind of saw it in the cards over the last week, but I wasn't sure if it was pertinent to me or to someone else. But I've been inspired to share my story with you. Some of you will have been around for a while and you've heard my story, and it's about the twin flame. Because I have a lot of you on this channel who watch and you have a twin flame, and most of you are probably in separation from that person. Mine's outside working in the yard. Okay, so the first song that I got was "Put Me Back Together Again," Caitlin Smith. All right, so this is the first song that I got. It's a beautiful song, and I encourage you to listen to it. But the lyrics go like this. And if you're new here, thank you, first of all, for being here. I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel and liking the content. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. The words to the song shape the reading, okay? And this is the song that I got. Ain't never met nobody who sees the stars the way you do. Nobody that can love me when I'm stumbling around the room. Put your hands on my body and you give me that ooh. And I know that you got me when I'm falling into you. You take me high, but I'm dropping low. And you show me places I've never known. Even when you're just riding around town getting stoned, boy, you put me back together again. My Coca-Cola Hennessy, everybody says you're no good for me, but you're my fucked up remedy. Boy, you put me back together again. When you're lying with me on the car hood sharing cigarette dreams, you make me feel so classy, like I'm an LA queen. You don't care that I'm broken. You don't care that I'm me. You just say that I'm golden, like you're Jesus freak. You take me high, but I'm dropping low. You show me places I've never known. Even when we're just riding around town getting stoned, boy, you put me back together again. My Coca-Cola Hennessy, everybody says you're no good for me, but you're my fucked up remedy. Boy, you put me back together again. You take me high, but I'm dropping low, and you show me places I've never known. Even when we're just riding around town getting stoned, boy, you put me back together again. My Coca-Cola Hennessy, everybody says you're no good for me, but you're my fucked up remedy. Boy, you put me back together again. And like I said, I was inspired to share with you my story. Hey, Cheryl, thank you for showing up. Yes, I'm early because I wanted to do the general reading. I was actually trying to get started at 3, but a shocking turn of events happened just as I was about to start the reading. The guy that was dating my daughter, who was living here when Wayne passed away, came in and told me that he was leaving. I know I have laryngitis. I feel fine though. But he told me he was moving out, and he's moved out. He's still moving out. He's in the process of getting all of his things out. So now my house is going to be vacant except for me being here. And like I said, my friend Denny is here. Some of you know who Denny is. I met Denny when I was a teenager. He went to a party at my house, and I didn't even know him. I knew of him, but he was friends with my first husband. And after that party, the spiritual gifts that I've had all of my life became extremely powerful. And I didn't understand why. I didn't even know. We didn't put it together until a couple of years ago that we were both at that party at the same time. And then we didn't see each other again that I know of because I didn't, like I said, I didn't really know him well. I knew of him, but we went to high school together, and I thought my first husband was everything to me, but he turned out to just be a jerk. And you remember that song, I don't want no scrub. That brings to mind my first husband, and also I can do bad all by myself. So yeah, we ended up divorcing. But I was living at my mom's one time because my husband Wayne, the one that I lived here in this house with, my second husband, he was getting messed up again, and I was clean. We could never get clean at the same time. When I was clean, he'd be messed up. When he was clean, I'd be messed up. So whenever he would get messed up, he would kick me and the kids out of the house, and we would end up at my mother's. So we were staying at my mother's, and Denny's brother, was living in a camper at my mom's house because he had split up from his wife and was going through a hard time. And me and Dean became like, I mean, I've never met anybody that was so similar to me. We had so much in common, and I just loved him to death. Well, he ended up committing suicide, and the way that I met Denny was the way that I realized, that I finally saw Denny for who he was the day that Dean committed suicide. And I went out there to the place where he killed himself, and Dean was dead, and Denny was angry because of it happening and having some words with Dean, who was already gone. And when I looked into his eyes, he was standing across the way from me. I recognized his soul, and I said, wow, there's a connection here that I don't understand. But it was not the time or the place to pursue that. So we got through the funeral and everything, and Denny invited me over to his house to have dinner with him and his girlfriend, Joan. So I went, and when I got there, Joan wasn't there. And I said, where's Joan? And he said, oh, she went to visit her friends or her family. And I was like, well, I should leave then. And he said, no, she's cool with it. She knows you're here. Let me just get a shower. He had just gotten off work. And we couldn't keep our hands off of each other. One thing led to another. And when that happened, then I knew for sure that there was definitely something different about this person. But I still didn't know what. And then I began to blow his phone up with text messages and beg him to come to, be with me. But he wanted to stay with Joan. And I couldn't understand why he couldn't feel the connection that I could feel. Well, I finally made up my mind. I'm no longer going to chase this man because there's no point. He's not coming back. That was in 2009, okay? Fast forward to 2019. I had a lady living in my home. She had stage 4 cancer. Some of you know how she ended up here. Her husband tried to kill her, and she knew me through Facebook, knew I was a social worker, and had her social worker bring her here, and they asked me if she could stay. Of course she could stay. They were looking for a nursing home for her to die in, and my husband and I, the one that died, decided that this was her home, and she stayed here until she died on December, I think, the 9th of 2019. Well, in March, before she died, she asked me, is there anything I can do for you after I die? And I said, damn, that's a big question, girl. Because I used to read devotions to her out of a book that I use on the channel sometimes. And she asked me that day, is there anything I can do for you after I die? And I said, you got to give me a few days to think about that, okay? So I thought about it and I went back to her and I said, yeah, find out how Dean's doing because he killed himself. And they always say stupid shit about that. So I wanted him to prove to me that he was okay. And she said, I'll do it. And then I said, tell my daddy and my sister I said hi because my daddy died when I was 10 and he was 29 years old. And my sister died at 15 when I was like 23. And so in March, I lost my job because of COVID. They let a bunch of us go and they terminated us wrongfully. And I had been trying to get away from my husband because his drinking had gotten so severe, he had become abusive to me. Well, I ended up getting a settlement from my unemployment because I was able to prove that they did terminate me wrongfully. And so I gave my husband half the money to fix our air conditioner, which he never fixed, and to pay the bills because my mother had given us I think $17,000 cash to get the home that I live in, and the land had belonged to him. But when we got married and we put the house on it, it was ours. But he never looked at it as ours. It was always his. So I gave him money to pay half the bills until we could figure things out. And then at that same time, I got an email before they fired me through my work email. My work email was very secure because I work in a medical profession in mental health. So you never get spam at work when you work in a medical profession. And I got an email from a psychic down in Florida, world-renowned psychic, and he said, Dean wants you to check on his brother, Denny. And I emailed him back and I said, how do you know this? And he corresponded with me. He didn't try to make any money off of me, which surprised me. And he said, just find his brother. He wants you to find his brother. And I said, okay. So I was scrolling through Facebook a couple weeks later. And during this time, Holly was not able to be cremated. They cremated her, but we couldn't have her ashes because she didn't have any life insurance. And we didn't have the money to pay for her ashes. When I got my settlement, I finally paid for her ashes. But it took a little while to get the settlement. Anyway, during that time, I was scrolling through Facebook and I was pretending I had a fake profile, a fake name, and I was doing tarot readings for people to try to make money because I was unemployed and it was during COVID. You couldn't find a job at that time, not in mental health anyway. So I saw a post and it said, Denny's okay. I just talked to Denny someone, he's okay. And I said, let me get nosy. So I started looking at the comments and I realized he was either in rehab or in jail. So I was able to look into things like that because of my job in mental health. It was part of my job. Sometimes my consumers would end up in prison, incarcerated. So that's sure enough where I found him, was incarcerated. And we began to talk. My husband knew we were talking and we were just friends. The obsession that I had with him was somewhat recharged at that time, but it wasn't a romantic obsession. It was just, I need to get to know you so bad. I need to know who you are so bad. I need to understand why for the last 10 years I've been looking for you everywhere. I've intentionally been looking for you. And I don't even know you. I don't know you. Why am I so obsessed with somebody I don't know? And why was that sex so mind-blowing that night? And why did I see something in your eyes that I didn't understand? I needed to understand that. And when I started doing the readings, I started watching other readers too, because I had never done my readings professionally. I had always just done them for pleasure, for fun. And I did them off and on throughout my life. My grandmother taught me how to play cards when I was under 5 years old. She was Cherokee Indian, 2/3 Cherokee Indian. Let me get a sip of something to drink. So Denny and I continued to talk while he was incarcerated for 2.5 years. And he had a 6-year bid that he was doing. So I couldn't even see him really because during COVID, you couldn't get into the prison to see anybody. They finally opened up the prison, and I was able to see him like maybe 3 to 5 times. I could actually go and sit for 2.5 hours, and there was no phones, no TVs, no distractions. And we got to know each other over the phone and during those visits. And we found out that we had a whole lot in common. He is my exact opposite astrologically, to almost down to the actual minute that we were born. He is my exact opposite. He's a Gemini and I'm Sagittarius. I'm actually an Ophiuchus, but our birthdays line up on the zodiac just like that. And our birth charts even make a picture of a house. It's funny. Anyway, so that's how I met him. He got out of prison July 1st of 2022. September 2nd of 2022, my husband passed away. And I inherited this home and this land. And he was sick. He was an alcoholic and drank himself to death. And it was the hardest thing I ever did to leave him. But he was making me sick also with the codependency that I struggled with. And so when I left him, I was looking for somebody to save. And so I think that's part of the reason why I continued to talk to Denny, because I wanted to also be codependent. So we had to work through our codependency also. We're still working through that. So it's been a wild ride, but Denny's here. He came here. He called me about a month and a half ago, and because I had talked to him and I had told him, if you ever want to come visit just to get away from where you're at in Virginia. When he left prison, he didn't have anywhere to go. So he went back to Joan, and they had been split up for 10 years. So he was back with Joan. He had a woman that was like 10 or 15. He like almost 15 years older than him. My husband was the same. Everything that we have had in life has been mirrored. We have mirroring like you wouldn't believe. Like, I can't tell you all the synchronicities, but they're there. When he was in prison, they took him to get an ultrasound. And I woke up overnight. I hadn't talked to him in like 3 days, and it would always worry me when I didn't hear from him. And I woke up one night and I had gel all over my face. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? I got the gel off my face and I put the things that I had wiped it off with on the bedside table so that I wouldn't think that I was having some kind of hallucination. And the towels were still there the next morning, so I know it really happened. Well, he finally called me that night and told me he had had an ultrasound, and he was telling me about how they put the gel on him to do the ultrasound. So weird stuff like that has happened. There's a lot of stuff I could tell you, but I'm going to keep it brief and do a reading. But Spirit told me that I should explain that to you. He called me about a month and a half ago and he said, I'm ready. I said, you're ready for what? He said, I'm ready to come. I'm ready to come visit you. And I said, okay. So I got on Priceline and I found a plane ticket for $140. And he flew here and he arrived Tuesday before last. And I was supposed to take him home yesterday. But he said Joan's going to come and get him. So I guess we're waiting for her to come and get him. And he hasn't told me when that's going to happen. So I guess we'll find out. The other song that I got when I said, what's going to be the outcome for putting me back together again? I got this. Kaleo, She Don't Love Me lyrics. I hope I can find just the lyrics because here we go. This is what I got. If you're sticking with me, thank you for sticking with me. If you have missed the story, I was telling you the story about my twin flame and how we're having a reunion right now. All right, the words go like this. Well, they thought they were made for each other, one thinking of one another. Never thinking just for 1 second she would take a different attraction. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, oh no. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, oh no. I can't go on without you, I can't go on without you, can't go on without you, yeah. I can't go on without you. Oh, so what's the point in breaking my sweetheart. She wanted me to let down my guard. Well, you know what they say, it's better that way. So you better hush and walk away. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. I can't go on without you. Oh Lord, can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Lying without you. Whoa, yeah, whoa. Well, was I supposed to wait for you, sweetheart, and hide away the shame? Yes, I keep it all inside. Though the thought had crossed my mind to do the things I regret, and we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. I can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Go on without you. I can't go on without you. Ah, she loves me. She loves me. She loves me. My lover's gonna love me. Oh, so what is left but a broken man? Nothing can hurt like a woman can. I can't go on without you. 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 Lord, without you, babe. Oh, Lord, you. So somebody here can't go on without you. It looks like they're going to try to, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it. And they put you back together again. So we're going to see what's going on here, and then I'm going to answer questions. All right. Put me back together again, Spirit. How are you working? How are you working with put me back together again? And while he's been here, oh, look who came out, y'all. The Empress just came out. We have, and the Hermit. So this person is soul searching. We have a Virgo vibe strong here. We've been friends and friends only because I've had to protect my heart from anything more because he's living with another woman. Temperance on the bottom of the deck. And I have more respect for myself and for his, he says they're just friends, but I think it's his girlfriend. I have more respect for her and myself and for him than to ever fuck up like we did in the past. All right. Tell me how you're working and I can't go on without you's life. Damn it, y'all. Look who came out. The Emperor. With hope, the Fool in reverse, and charity. I can't make this shit up. We'll figure out what all that means in a minute. And the Empress on the bottom of this deck as well. So I guess it was meant for me to share that story with you. All right, so what I see here is you put me back together again is probably a divine feminine or a divine masculine who's soul searching about a divine feminine. And they're being tempered about it. They're not making any moves right now. They're controlling themselves. And I can't go on without you is an Emperor who came out sideways with the star. That the star is like your wishes coming true, like Dorothy clicking her heels. And then we have the Fool in charity. So it's like, I don't want to take a risk because this would be like unconditional love. I don't want to take a risk. Remember it said you wouldn't let your walls down? So your Empress is in reverse and you can't go on without her. There's the Hermit. She's soul searching about ending this, but somebody's manifesting temperance and coming out of a dark time. Moon energy. So what we have here is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Then we have Virgo twice. Temperance is Sagittarius. We have Ophiuchus, which is charity. I designated that, Spirit and I. We have Aries. We have Aquarius, and Aries again with Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus on the bottom of that deck. So now we want to find out more about what Spirit is saying here. Spirit, how would you like to do that? May you show me. All right, we're going to find out how Spirit's working in this person's life when it comes to virtues. Put me back together again, Spirit. How are you working in the virtues in their life? You're making this person be content. And that's the vibe that I feel with the temperance. They're going to be content. They're going to be pleased with the way their life is at this time. All right, how about I can't go on without you? I can't go on without you is learning to be responsible. They're learning responsibility. And what's connecting these two people? Gratitude, respect. A lot is connecting these two people. Gratitude, respect, joy, generosity, humility, perseverance, loyalty, and service. Service. Alrighty then. Now we're going to look at this one more way. I have sacred destiny here, which will give us an idea of what might be also happening here. May we see, please, when it comes to put me back together again. What's going on with put me back together again? Put me back together again. You have a community, and wonders are being shown in your community. Your community is seeing wonders, okay? And they're also happiness. This person's they're content, they're happy with their community, and they're seeing wonders. All right, what about I can't go on without you? How are you working in their situation, Spirit? May I see, please? There we go. Potential, inner peace. There's potential for this person to finally have inner peace and be open to this relationship, because I don't think they were. They might be becoming open in the near future to the relationship. Remember now, I waited 12, almost 13 years. Did you need me, Denny?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'll be out in a few. All right, so let's find out, how else do we want to find out? Spirit, what do you want to do now? Ooh, how do these people need to love themselves in order for this relationship to work out? Because I see that there's one here, a very powerful one. What does the put me back together need to know about loving themselves in order for this to work out? Now remember, twin flames can be friends, they can be business partners. Ooh, practice curiosity. Remember your crown, queen, and mind your monkey business. All right, and how about I can't go on without you? How are you working in their life? Okay. Gather your nuts. I think this is the divine masculine and this is the feminine. But reverse any roles you need to. And Spirit says, I want y'all to flock together. Flock together. So give me a moment and let me read to you what this means. Remember your crown, queen, and practice curiosity, number 4. I turn right to it, okay? In painful times, in happy times, in sad, confusing, and lonely times, choose curiosity over judgment. When you judge a situation, you shrink to fit the proportions of criticism. When you remain curious about what's happening and why, what the motives are, and what the hidden factors may be, you open a space for peace and possibility. Judgment is a prison. Curiosity is an adventure. Now is the time to choose the attitude that will create the most freedom and space for you to move forward. All right, so you need to open yourself up to curiosity and don't judge the situation. Just leave it alone and see where it goes. All right, number 9. Stop judging it as good or bad, no matter what's going on. Because in my situation, I have watched so many things where I thought, this will never come. This is never going to happen. I'm never going to see this man again. And people were telling me, oh, he's just using you to get through prison. He has literally come here and been here for 2 weeks. And he got my husband's lawnmower running that had to be totally rebuilt from the ground up. He got all of his tools looking like brand new. He got his truck cleaned up. This is Denny's truck now. I gave Denny that truck. That is his truck. And he has it looking like brand new, except it's been wrecked in the front and he's got to get that fixed. But he'll get it done. There's a fly in here bothering me. Somehow a fly bothering us is part. Somebody, I think, is like a fly on the wall watching all of this, and I don't think they're happy about it because they're bugging me. They might be bugging somebody else. All right, remember your crown, Queen. It's okay if you stumble, fall, or fail. It's okay if your crown slips, Queen. But your circumstances do not dictate who you are and what you're worth. Your soul does, and your soul is golden, descended from a royalty beyond human comprehension. Now is not the time to criticize yourself or shrink into any version of approval that's too small for you. Pull your shoulders back, glide, even through troubled waters. Real queens honor their internal wealth and straighten each other's crowns. And if you'll notice, I do that on this channel. And then number 14, and I do it gently, and I expect you to do it for me. Mind your monkey business. Now is the time to pull back all energies and concerns regarding other people and their lives. This moment is asking you, whose business are you in? There are three types of business: yours, theirs, and God's. Anything happening in another's life is their business. Anything affecting the world and its complexity is God's business. Your business is your own life, what you have influence and control over. Stay in it. It's the only place your power and your peace can thrive. And you remember, this person is going to have inner peace. There's potential for inner peace for this person. So whatever's going on in other people's lives, stay out of their business and stay out of God's. Some of us want to try to fix this, but this is God working, okay? Because only God could put Denny in my yard right now at the exact time that I am desperate for somebody to help me. And I've waited all these years to see what was really going on here. And there's a connection. He knows it too. It's all good. Number 40. Number 40. Gather your nuts. Now is the moment for preparation. Look to the details. Gather your resources. Your next big move is on the horizon. And now is the time to make sure that your thoughts and feelings align with your vision. And then take action to prepare the way for your manifestation. Just as the squirrel prepares for winter, so can you prepare for the next phase of your journey and all that it will require of you. So this person's about to move to a new phase in their life. Okay? Flock together, number 34. Spirit says, what's connecting you is, Spirit said, find out. What's connecting these two people? There we go. Oh, wow. Did not see that coming. Number 28. Fail abundantly. Failure is rife with underrated magic. It's a simple equation. The more you fail and get back up again, the more you realize that you are free to try, to risk, to explore. This freedom is the real measure of abundance. True, authentic success comes from the abundance of self-love and self-trust generated when we realize failure isn't the end of the world and criticism means nothing in our inherent value. We learn when we risk. We learn more when we fail. But the girl who goes for it, but be the girl who goes for it, or guy, again and again. So when things go wrong, you're not going to let things fall apart. You're going to have the strength to abundantly get back up and try again. That's a good thing. All right, so what else, Spirit? What else do you want to say? Let's find out how this happened to this couple that I see on my table. Where are my cards? Show me how this happened, Holy Spirit. May I see, please? I'm going to put these away because I want to try to keep things clean because I got to have the cards for you all to answer your questions. Thank you to those who are sticking around. I appreciate you. The daily message is very important because it's coming from Spirit. And I hope you resonate with it and you'll let me know. All right, how did this happen? You had to agree to fucking disagree. You see shit differently. That's life with another person. Good times. So somebody disagreed with you. That's how this happened. You had a disagreement. All right. What's being hidden or what was being hidden? that somebody wanted to spend time with Bay, making art, love, or music. You're welcome, baby. All right, and what's being shown? Oh, that flew out with force. That they're going to sit back and relax because oral love is in their future. So they want to spend time with somebody and sit back and relax. What's going to happen next? They're going to get hot and sweaty. So maybe they thought they were going to spend time with somebody, sit back and relax, but it ended up getting hot and sweaty. And interrupting is for assholes. Let them finish. Why are you saying that, Spirit? Because it isn't personal. Shit's not always about you. Who is this person? Wait, hold the phone. Okay. Family shit's getting on your nerve. So there's somebody involved here. There's a third person here. We gotta find out about them. I need another tarot deck. Let me find one. Let me find out there's a third person here. Minding their monkey business. Alright, what's going on with this person that's interrupting, being an asshole? This is the Modern Love Tarot, and it includes same-sex. All my readings can be same-sex. What's going on with this asshole that's interrupting, and it isn't personal? They don't want to get hurt because of happiness. They don't want to hurt somebody because of, this will make me happy, but look, oh my God, card in the wrong deck alert. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, somebody's going to have to lose a lot here. Like, they're having to separate assets and shit. Alright, talk to me. Why are they interrupting and being an asshole? Oh, because of the Lovers and the Six of Wands. So the reason why they keep interrupting and being an asshole is because you have chosen to recognize something, or publicly even recognize something. Mind your monkey business. Somebody's going to get left out in the cold. Somebody's going to get left out in the cold here. Clarify your choice. What are you choosing? The Ace of Wands came out in reverse. This can be, it's a card of a new, exciting time. A time of great potential, a lot of creativity. It could be a good time sexually. It could be an argument. Come in.
Hey, you got a vacuum cleaner back here?
Yeah, you can get it. It's in my closet. When this card comes out in reverse, what we have is usually negative energy. This is a very positive energy. It's like a very excited, I'm starting something new. But when you're in reverse, it's like, starting this ain't worth a shit. So whoever this is, they don't like it that you've chosen to start something new. And they want to start an argument. Look, there's a tower. There's a tower. Clarify what they don't like. Their King of Pentacles and their King of Cups. Oh, so what they don't like is that there's a Nine of Wands energy attached to probably a Virgo and a Cancer. I don't know, because I don't remember what I have here. That could be in a few cases. There's two men here. There is a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. One of them is abundant. They love to work. They usually have like a shop. They are usually a father, a grandfather. There's a grandfather energy, father energy here, who's a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We had Virgo very strongly over here. But then we have a King of Cups who is very loving. This could be the same person, and this is causing this person to be in a nightmare with children even. Like, you left me and with these children? How dare you? These children fight over this. Maybe these two men, oh, this woman right here, this could be two, these men could be different races. But somebody's upset because you publicly recognized a choice that you made. And they are even angry. They have a negative vibe about this because of a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. What happened with the King of Pentacles, Spirit? What went down? They're upright. This King of Pentacles is making somebody very happy. Very, very happy. This is the Earth sign. All right, why is the King of Cups here? Because that's the one that's going to get left out in the cold. That person, they're about to get a divorce and be left out. Remember I said they're going to have to split their assets, lose everything? This person is a very loving, nurturing. They like to go fishing. They may wear glasses. Both of these men have facial hair or have a tendency to have facial hair. One of them looks older than the other. This King of Cups, he is an emotional person. He will show you his sensitive side and how much he loves you. He'll bring you flowers. He'll bring you breakfast in bed. He'll make your coffee in the morning and make sure you have something to eat before you go to work. He makes sure that you're comfortable. This King of Pentacles, he does your hard work for you, and he usually does your yard work or whatever. But for some reason, you are going through a nightmare because you're going to divorce this King of Cups and be happy with this King of Pentacles. So you're upset because your people have found somebody new? I can't lie. Look, I didn't even see the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's take these back up. Now we know we have a third party and we know what's going on with them. They got way too many people, first of all. Alright, let's get some of this up. We're going to look at one more thing, and then we're going to probably close. I want to find out what the outcome's going to be of this, and I also want to find out what this tarot means that we have here. What would this woman or man that has these two men, what would they say to the King of Pentacles? They would say, I wish you would come back. King of Pentacles, come back. I need you. I need you. What would they say to the King of Cups? They would say, what did you want from me? I want to tell you so much, and I do wish you well. Remember they were getting a divorce? So you were seeing this person. You got a lot to tell them. What do you want to tell them? You want to tell them something. I focused on you instead of my pain. And I know we have a soul connection. So you have a soul connection with this King of Cups. And the King of Pentacles, you want them back. This could be the same person. In that moment, I didn't care. So I think you had a man that was a hardworking man that was madly in love with you, and you didn't appreciate them, or somebody didn't appreciate them, and they left you, or they're going to divorce you. That's what it looks like to me. And if you're not, like legally married, it could just mean that they're going to like separate from you. They're gone now. But this Empress is having wonders in her community and she's happy. And this Divine Masculine has potential for inner peace. So it looks like it's going to work out for this couple. We're going to pull Tarot on it because she's in reverse on the bottom of the deck, which is what I don't really understand. I think it's because he hasn't decided if he wants this or not. All right, so let's find out what happened here. Why did this end up... What happened here with these two? True love, and they will call. Have you ever wondered if they would call? Have you ever sat back and said, why ain't you calling me? We got T in the wrong deck. Why aren't you answering my phone calls? Why aren't you texting me back? It's making me insecure. So, more T in the wrong deck. And depressed. It's making me insecure and depressed because you won't call me back. I've played the waiting game with you, and people have talked about me, and I'm waiting for you to call. I'm depressed and insecure, though. I didn't mean for this to happen. They will call. Show me how it happened, though. How did it happen, Holy Spirit? Show us. Somebody's missing you, and they're not a player. I miss you, and I'm not a player. That's how this happened. I miss you, and I don't want to play games with you anymore. I realized I played games with you, and I made you depressed and insecure. Alright, what are they hiding? That they want to have a fling. I love you. I'm no longer arrogant. Somebody feels like they can't be trusted, and this is just a friend. So secretly, you're having a fling because you're in love. You're not arrogant. I think you can, okay? What it's saying is you need your friend support because of being arrogant and not being able to be trusted. So it's like you're with somebody and somebody's saying you're having a fling and that you're in love. And you're telling your friend, man, they're saying I'm arrogant and can't be trusted. And I regret this. I regret this. All right, what's being shown? That somebody is on the verge of online dating. And I set up a profile last night. They haven't learned their lesson, and they don't want to stay up worried about this all the time. Staying up late at night worrying, not learning. So you wouldn't learn your lesson. And I'm not staying up worrying about you all the time. But at the same time, I'm having trouble moving on. All right, what would this person say that's on the verge of saying something? I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? You have me confused with somebody else, and I think I'm falling in love with you. Fucking asshole. That's what they would say. But they realize, I think they really about to move on because you're tired of waiting for this person. So what's going to happen next? Wait. Spirit said find out what you would say in return. What would you say back? You would say, I think I could marry you. I think I miss you. But you're not single and it's late. Why aren't you here with me? I've always been rereading these text messages over and over again. And you just fell asleep on the phone with me. Good night. Throat chakra closing and having laryngitis. I'm beginning to wonder if it's not all the same thing. All right, show me what's going to happen next. Somebody's going to apologize for being controlling and having a desire to win. How are they being controlling? Because somebody is worth the wait. They made a mistake and they're trying to correct it. They're taking it slow, and there's gossip from the past or something. They need to focus on themselves. Remember, mind your monkey business. But they don't know how to do that. What's the gossip? Somebody's a diamond girl who's born to shine. They're spoiled. And somebody's running away. And they work out at the gym. Why are they running away? Because they've been venting and talking about your issues. About you having sex, about them falling apart, because that was a love story once upon a time. And somebody's busy. What's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's going to set the record straight and say, I'm not trash. I'm not cheating. You're just a fake fucking friend. And I'm expecting a new beginning. Mind your monkey fucking business. Alright, got us a diamond girl who's born to shine here. Alright, so let's find out how this Empress feels. How does the Empress feel, Spirit, about, what is she soul searching about? May we see, please? What is this Empress soul searching about? She's soul searching about something. How do we find out? We're going to find out from this deck. Help me, Spirit. We're going to find out from that deck and this deck right here. What is this Empress soul searching about, Spirit? May we see, please? Being open to receive something in the spring. Can you clarify that? What is she open to receive? Celebrating gifts in abundance. Then why is it in reverse? because of disharmony, conflicts, and triggers, because somebody's making a Venus offer and they want to have a renewal and a spark, even though there was a lot of lack, suffering, and stuff in the past. So right now, somebody's open to receive the spring, a new beginning in love, a Venus offer, an astrological match, a spark even. But there's disharmony because of suffering in the past. And why is temperance here? Because of somebody being in separation, not being able to express their truth, having fears and limitations of rejection and no attraction. So you feel like this person is separated from you because they can't say the truth and they're afraid, or you're afraid of being rejected. You feel like this person's not attracted to you. What's the truth? That there needs to be an apology and forgiveness. That's what's needing to happen. All right, how does this masculine feel? They are having an epiphany, a breakthrough. Can you show us what that looks like, Spirit? It looks like they have self-worth. And they're in moon energy. They're breaking free from a dark time in their life. And for the first time in a very long time, they have self-worth. What's connecting these two people? Both of them have lack and doubt. What's going to be the outcome of that? Hold the fucking phone! An Ace of Cups with a twin flame, and no longer looking at yourself in a karmic mirror. It's about to be some change and courage to change. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Alright, let's find out how they feel about each other. How does this Empress feel about this Emperor Spirit? I'm going to leave these out because they're hard to get out. I'm going to probably use them for y'all when I do your readings. Show me how this Empress feels about her Emperor. May I see, please? She feels like he's distant or at a distance. He may live somewhere else. Alright, how does she feel about that? Shattered. And like she wishes that he wouldn't run from her. Alright, how does he feel about her? He feels like he's having consequences because it hasn't been only her. Alright, what are the consequences? He's no longer trapped. So somehow he's gotten out of a place where he was trapped. But that's consequences because it was not only you. So somebody's kicking this person out because it's not only them. What's gonna be the outcome here? Somebody is no longer going to be exhausted. Tired of what? Tired of what? Being loyal, having heart fog, and somebody is no longer beautiful. It's like they've lost their beauty. It's like they've been doing things, living hard or something, getting older. I don't know. They're not beautiful to this person anymore. They're tired of being loyal and having heart fog because they don't see the beauty in this. This feels like where they're coming out of. What's going to happen with where they're going? Time. At the right time. What about the time? At the right time, there's a secret. What's the secret? That somebody has no ego, no pride, no ego. They're in despair because they don't want to lose the chemistry. Well, what's going to happen? They're going to be better off. They just don't see that yet. They feel like it's a fantasy. What's the truth? It's a spiritual connection, and this person has confusion because there's unconditional love. I've done this to you. I've put you through all of this third-party bullshit, and you still love me? How could you do that? Clarify the confusion. They were pretending. What do you mean they were pretending? They had been secretly admiring you from a fake account. And confusion was actually them pretending. They weren't confused. They knew all along this was a spiritual connection and that you love them unconditionally. So now what are they going to do? be frozen and not have a friendship anymore. Divine masculine on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Divine masculine, what am I going to do with you? All right, what's going on with the Empress over here? The Empress is a Two of Cups who's no longer hiding her feelings. The truth has come out about how she feels, okay? What's she soul searching about? How long she's waited for this passionate new beginning? This spark? It could be sex. Why is Temperance here? Because this is moving real fast towards an Ace of Cups in reverse. Why is the Cup in reverse? Because of somebody having a new opportunity. I'd much rather have an Ace of Pentacles. Remember they were breaking up with the King of Cups and going towards the King of Pentacles? There could be a lost pregnancy here, and somebody is watching you from a new account or thinking about a new opportunity. All right, why is Charity here? A lot of cards. Because there's a Knight of Wands, Sagittarius is here with a Six of Cups in reverse, Forbidden in reverse, Ghosting in reverse, and Healing. So this unconditional love is through somebody ghosting because this was forbidden. They have a lot of fond memories of you, and it has to do with probably a sexual encounter that you're healing from. Unconditional love through all of that. Alright, why is he not taking a risk? Because he knows he's been cold-hearted. He doesn't want to be cold-hearted and move forward here. But he has a strong desire to anyway. And there's about to be a Tower. Clarify the Tower in reverse. He can have it all. The Ten of Pentacles is here. Nobody has to get hurt. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. And Independence is in reverse. So this King of Pentacles, who was getting, who was down here, is showing up here as having it all and being independent, being single and not getting hurt. And he's going to realize that nobody has to get hurt. Why is there hope for that? Because somebody's made a decision to end something and they're reevaluating that. Why is the Emperor here? He's reevaluating ending a relationship. Or the one that somebody ended with him. Somebody was unawakened. They wouldn't show love. They're coming out of a dark time. And they're not able to make money. So they're undecided. They're having a hard time with finances right now. Why is the Empress in reverse? Because of the Hanged Man, the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the reason why she's in reverse is because she's not going to see this from this King of Wands perspective. This King of Wands is angry and they want this to end. And they're a liar. They're lying about you. What are they saying about you? They're saying, I'm not conflicted. I know exactly what's going on. I'm wide awake here. There's no codependency and there's nothing to overcome. What do you mean there's nothing to overcome? Because I'm his identical match, the Queen of Pentacles. And this is going to be my wish fulfillment. Alright, what does this masculine need to do? Let's do the feminine. What does the feminine need to do to heal in this journey? The feminine is taking off her mask or wearing one. Why is mask here? Because of a twin flame and pride and ego. So this divine feminine is wearing a mask about, it looks like a twin flame that's not theirs. What the hell is going on over here? What the hell is she up to? She's cold. The winter is here. Why is the winter here? Because she don't want to deal with a third party. There's no devotion. She's at a crossroads about the timing, romanticizing, and not wanting to be afraid. What's going on with Divine Masculine over here? Divine Masculine is separated. What's going to happen with these two people? Divine masculine is going to stand in his power. And then what's going to be the outcome? A new direction and unawakened. Why are they going in a new direction? Because of the summer. Something happened last summer. Why does that matter? Because it caused destructions and they're seeing signs of that. Why is destruction in reverse? Because of a soulmate, the fall, something happened in the fall, and not being admired. Why are they not admiring? Because they're understanding. What are they understanding? You're very creative and they're watching you from a fake account. Anything else we need to know? Somebody's going to refocus. Why are they refocusing? Because they're going to release something. Clarify that. I'm going to put the soulmate back in. And I'm going to put the twin flame back in. What are they releasing? They're not recognizing what they need to release. What do you mean? The answer is yes to ending this, but there's a barrier, and it's their free will because they won't be, it's like they're bound to something. The answer is going to be yes to ending this. Clarify what's ending. It's where they're living, their tribe, and being alone. They feel alone wherever they're at. What will happen when they move? The 5D is helping. What are they helping with? Purging and ascending. Beautiful. Beautiful. Outcome of ascending. Coming out of the dark night of the soul. Be patient. Why are you being patient with this person? Because they're getting their self-worth. Things need to be on pause while they get their self-worth, okay? And if you sent them something, they haven't received it. If you're wondering, like, did they read my text or my email, they haven't received it. They may have you blocked. I don't know. All right. One more thing, and then I'm going to do all your questions. Thank you for your patience with me. I have no voice. Let me get all these cards. Stick with me, stick with me, stick with me. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody knows exactly what I'm talking about. Alright. This is going to be the last thing I ask, and then we're going to do questions. It looks like this is a relationship that's coming together, but this person is breaking it off with somebody else. The King of Cups is who I think they were leaving. The King of Cups, I think, and they were taking a more solid offer. They were in love with that person, but it wasn't a solid enough offer, is what it seemed like to me. Or somebody lost a baby with somebody they love. I'm not sure which. It could be both. Some of you one, some of you the other. All right, what's going on with the Empress Spirit? She has a past life love. What about the past life love? It's your friendship, but you're on different pages. Why are you on different pages? Because they haven't apologized. What's going on with Divine Masculine? So they owe you an apology for something. He's having time apart, rejection, a second chance, and a leap of faith. Remember the Fool in reverse? What's he going to do about that leap of faith? He's going to master a spiritual lesson. What's he mastering? Stability, and this being protected. And what's going to be the outcome? No more longing. What do you mean? Use your intuition here and now. There's passion, and something was strictly sexual. What was strictly sexual? Warning. Why are you warning us? Because somebody's in denial. What are they in denial about? Forgiveness for no children. Not taking care of themselves. Outcome of this. What do you mean it's not fate? It's not fate. Somebody has an obsession. You have to wait. What's their obsession? Oh, baby. There's obstacles, and they're learning a spiritual lesson about breaking something off, making a decision to have integrity with new love. Love, who is true love. Alright, so now we know what's going on with this situation. What would Divine Feminine's best friend say, Spirit? It doesn't have to make sense. Know your rights. Know your rights. It doesn't have to make sense. What would Divine Masculine's best friend say? There is nothing in your way. Your voice matters. My voice definitely matters right now. Angels, how are you helping Divine Feminine? Bringing harmony. Okay? Divine Masculine. Oh, Divine Masculine got a lot of cards. They are helping him with forgiveness, love, blessings, protection, relationship, creative power, music, and a divine plan. Prosperity on the bottom of the deck. All right, now. Spirit, what was it you told me to get? Oh, money. Spirit wants to know what's going on with that prosperity. What's going on with Divine Feminine's prosperity, Spirit? It's been saying she's moving up. She's got to get in the flow. When she's in the flow, come on, baby. Give me good, strong answers for Divine Feminine now. This is important. You won't be trapped anymore. You'll be in flow and not be trapped. Clarify what she's going to do with her money. Something is locked, but you're going to take steps and cut ties. Outcome of cutting those ties. Oh, wow, baby. You're going to do spiritual work. You're moving up. You're going to have real passion, fast changes, a new perspective, and an ending. What's going on with Divine Masculine's money, Spirit? Divine Masculine, innovation and success. Why were they in reverse? Because you need to stand in your power, find out the right direction for renewal, and make an offering. What's connecting these two people? Somebody's frozen because they want to save face and have answers. Why are they frozen? Because of divine timing, not seeing the signs, and going on an adventure. The future is here with education. So this person may end up going back to school. Show me what's going on, Spirit, with the money. Where's my other money deck? What's going on with Divine Feminine's money over here, Spirit? Divine Feminine, you're about to take off. Your voice is upside down and being a helper. You're not going to help somebody with whatever it is they want to say. And there's something you can't see. Clarify what you can't see. You can't see that you're an entertainer, or that somebody is, that you're going to have a fight because of sports, angelic help, and no strategy. Clarify the conflict that they're going to have. Why are they going to have a conflict? Because of setbacks, doing odd jobs, a shift, and growing up. Outcome of the setbacks. You're at a crossroads, and your legacy is here. What's going to be the outcome of your legacy? The office is going to call, and you're not going to have to sell anything. What are you going to do? You're going to have your real estate. You're going to work your ass off. No patience, a counselor, and no luck. Be persistent. Why are they not going to have any luck with this counselor? Because of the past. and being in the wrong soul tribe. All right, what about divine masculine? They're going to have an inspiration when it comes to their transportation that's not running right now. Okay, what about this soul tribe? What if they go to the right soul tribe? Whoa, baby, that's a lot. Divine feminine, come on, girl. What's going to happen if they get in the right soul tribe? You got to get it together, divine feminine. You've been through a loss. We see that. But you're not letting spirit activate new gifts. You're not being taught. You're settling. And your crafting is here. What does divine feminine need to do different? Celebrate and be a student. What's the connecting energy? You've had a loss and you don't recognize that this is temporary. And the underworld is involved. Outcome of this. Somebody might be doing some drugs here. Come on, give me the outcome. Damn it, boy. Your home is here. Justice, science, and a phoenix rising. With the media on the bottom of the deck. All right. These away and we'll answer some questions. So it looks like there's a little more work to do here, but it does look like this relationship is showing up very strongly as y'all being very close to being together. You probably are in contact with this person, at least off and on, is what it looks like to me. Or you will be very soon. You will be very soon. All right. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to the questions that you're putting up or your comments. I will go back and read them. I just gotta get these decks back together. What a reading, guys. What a reading. Wow. We got some twin flames up in here. What do I want to do? Guidance, please, Holy Spirit. Guidance, please. Finch Spirit Guide, Warrior Goddess, and Peonia. And we've been having these cards a lot. Number 11, Finch Spirit Guide. It's a good time to experiment with how to best care for your mind, body, and soul. It's not about being perfect. It's about finding what works best for you. You are in a phase of your life where giving back to yourself is important. Perhaps you have been sharing a lot of yourself with others, have come through a challenging time, or in the near future will be stepping up to share more creative energy and soul fire than ever before. All that you need to know now is it's the right time to take extra special care of you. Number 25. This is not a time to play it safe, nor is it time to allow another to take the lead in your life. You need to believe in yourself and trust that the instincts guiding you are correct. If you need to take action, do it. Speak up, say yes, say no. Trust your inner truth completely. Be bold. The universe will answer your boldest actions with affirmation, and you'll move through the consequences of your actions with grace and courage, ending up exactly where you are meant to be. Number 27, Peonia. This is what you don't see coming. You are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience of grace, practice gratitude. Simply be happy for what you have and what is being given to you. The universe loves to keep on giving to those who are grateful and happy to receive and who give back to life from a heart with gratitude and a positive attitude. This is such a healing time for you. The healer within is awakening, and your ability to give and receive healing energy is becoming more powerful. Your soul connection to animals, plants, and crystals will support your healing and increase your energy to attract and create positive life situations for yourself and others. Alright. So, I definitely need to take care of myself because I have no freaking voice. Who are you talking to, Spirit? Somehow, this feather is significant. Can you see the colors in that feather? B, Neptune, KVUROO, Aries, number 7. Virgo, Neptune, number 9, KNFDIMK. N, North Node, Capricorn, CFMUK. Why did I say K? CM, it could be an M or a J. It's a J. Now I have HMJUVLN, number 3, Capricorn, North Node. V, Taurus, Jupiter, FVAEPW, number 11, S. All right, I'm going to stop with that. Now, these black feathers are significant to somebody because I'm having a lot of trouble keeping them in the cup. May I have a few trinkets? Who are you talking to, Holy Spirit? May I have some trinkets? Trinkets, please, Spirit. All right, I have an Eiffel Tower. I have a key. I have a fox. Remember, mind your monkey business. Fox, somebody's being sneaky. I have 2 horses. Maybe you watched the horse show yesterday, horse race. I have a piece of crystal, a ball, live your dream, the word wish, and a tiny little key. Don't think we ain't gonna find out what you up to, sneaky, because we are. Another feather. Somebody's finding feathers. What's sneaky up to, Spirit? What's sneaky up to? What is sneaky up to? I'm losing my voice more. Sneaky, you need to use sexual protection. Why are you telling Sneaky that? Because they're a fake friend and they work out at the gym. What else do we need to know about Sneaky? Sneaky, shit's about to explode when it comes to your family. Why? Because you're running away. Somebody's running away. They got caught cheating. You've been telling people this, that they've been having sex and they're falling apart. What's the truth, Sneaky? You're jealous. You've been destroyed. You're sick, and you're evidence of cheating and getting a room. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. What should Sneaky do instead? Keep a promise and fight for what they love. You're busted, Sneaky. You're busted. Alright, let's put Sneaky back in the bowl. Alright, I'm going to read the comments now. Thank you so much for keeping with me through that. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it, got something out of it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Creatrix. Okay. Creatrix is first, Shell. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. All right. All right, Cheryl, we're going with Creatrix. Creatrix, you want to know current energy with emphasis on current energy. I don't have a specific question. Just please random card pulled. Emphasis on current energy. Okay. You got it, baby. You got it, baby. All right, let's see how Spirit's working overall in your life. I want to kind of, shuffle these up a little bit. The world turned over in reverse. All right. Well, how are you working in current energy in Rhonda's life, Spirit? May I see, please? How are you currently working in her life with the Tarot energy? How are you overall currently working? Spirit's getting just the right cards. Okay, this is how Spirit's currently working. The Sun, the Emperor, and Devil with the High Priest on deck. So you the Sun, freedom, happiness, love, everything. This is like the most just happiest you could be. And you're in this Emperor energy, or he's in yours. And there's a strong desire. Somebody here has, this could be you in your Emperor energy. How are you working in Rhonda's life, Spirit, when it comes to sacred destiny? Currently, how are you working? Miracles, being in flow, and power. So I'm getting, and being patient. I'm getting that you are flowing towards some powerful miracles, Rhonda. Spirit's saying be patient, but you're coming into some powerful miracles. How are you working in her money, Spirit? May I see, please? How are you working in her money? Spirit says, I want you to have courage, Rhonda. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. And looking. It's okay to look for better. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Outcome of having courage. Having guidance and cultivation. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. You are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap rewards. Be courageous and water those seeds. And then it says here, a power position. You are being promoted or called to lead. It's time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. And God knows you done been through something, girl. You got a lot to share with the world. All right, Spirit. Show Rhonda how she's essential, please. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry about that. I didn't mean for the camera to get bumped. How is she essential? May we see, please? It's been my experience that you can nearly always enjoy things if you make up your mind firmly that you will. Ellen Montgomery. In a bad season. We all have to do things we'd rather not in life. We get stuck in a situation and the only way out is to go through it. Or we have to do something unpleasant to get to something we want to do. Maybe we must choose the best of several bad choices for a while. Whatever the reason, when you feel stuck, you can wallow in frustration and discouragement, or you can decide to make the best of the situation. If you choose to see the humor, fun, and opportunities where you are, being stuck won't feel nearly so sticky. You will be more open to learning and growing and more willing to take risks and try new things. In fact, you might even find that you enjoy yourself while you wait for the next opportunity or the season to change. So things are going to change, but right now it's like you're stuck in something that may not be so pleasant. Why is the Sun here for Rhonda? May I see, please? Why is the Sun here for Rhonda? Because somebody that ghosted you and was forbidden. It has to do with that. All right, why is the Emperor here? Because you're being patient for somebody to come back. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here? Because somebody is like being defensive. Why are they being defensive? because they're divinely guided to be and not be frozen. Why is the high priest on the bottom of the deck? Because of the damn emperor again. Justice. There's going to be justice for whatever this person did to you. There's somehow going to be justice. Can you clarify the justice? The Queen of Swords, the Star, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands, with the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it looks like you all right now are not talking to each other, but Spirit says there's hope for public recognition somehow, or some kind of recognition. What's this recognition that there's hope for? Somebody to thaw out where they've been frozen, not be in this Capricorn devil energy anymore, and not looking for an opportunity. What do you mean not looking for an opportunity? When it comes to work and manifesting something to work. What'll be the outcome of manifesting something to work? You're reevaluating that now. What are you leaning towards? Some children in reverse. Why are the children in reverse? Because of a King of Wands who you're not seeing their perspective. Their perspective. The children, it's like you're not seeing their perspective. Anything else she needs to know, Spirit? The sun is here while you're going through this nightmare, this situation that you regret, you have sorrow, and somebody that can't be trusted. So the sun is here. Spirit wants you to know the sun is here because of this nightmare energy and somebody that can't be trusted. But it came out in reverse. It's a karmic partner in reverse. Clarify can't be trusted. Fighting for what you love, being strong, and there's going to be a wheel. It has to do with the King of Cups playing mind games and being very manipulative, acting like they wanted this so badly. What's the wheel? A chariot, awakening, and no more codependency. No more internal conflict. You're going to get over this situation. You're struggling with a situation right now, and Spirit's trying to help you to be happy again. And it has something to do with this emperor. It could be your father. I don't know. It's some masculine in your life who's a high priest. Okay, Rhonda. Who's next, Cheryl? I hope I help, baby. Number 2 is next. Let me go back up. Good job numbering them. Allie's Creations. Will I be too? Let's see. Dang, there's a lot of comments. I don't even see number 2. Number 2, who are you? You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Nor, you're still with me? What's up, Nor? I see you. You're here. What's your question, Nor? Whew. What's your question, Nor? Thank you, baby. Amen. Aquarius, feelings for you. Alright, let's see if we can find out. Amen, the Aquarius. What are their feelings for Nor? Masculine. Divine masculine letting go is where I cut the deck. Is this your divine masculine? Frozen and letting go. May I see their feelings? Despair because of letting go. All right, show me their feelings for Nor, please. Okay. Right now, they have illusions, clouded judgment, and they're kind of out of whack balance wise. They're having some kind of illusions and trying not to be dishonest and tricky. And somebody has a lot of unconditional love. What are they seeing illusions about? Reaching their limit with being receptive. Will they be? When they're not distant, you'll be better off. So somehow there's distance here. And if they're not distant, you'll be better off. Does that make sense, Nora? It looks like right now they're confused and trying not to be dishonest and tricky. But they've reached their limit with being receptive. And I said, will they be receptive? That damn fly again. And it said, when there's no more off. Clarify being better off. They'll be mirroring you. What is the outcome of mirroring? Consequences. What will that be? There'd be a lot of depth. What do you mean? The deep consequences in being trapped. There's drifting. This person is not into you right now. I'm trying to see them being into you right now. What's the current tarot energy for this relationship, Spirit? They're unawakened in reverse. You can't get any more unawakened. This looks like a twin flame that doesn't even realize. Like, remember I said with mine, it took 10 years before we were reunited together? During those 10 years, he didn't even know if he would ever hear from me again. And when he finally did, he was like, yeah, I remember him saying, this is going to be the one that saves me? Because he was in prison with no help. Okay. Yeah, I see there's not this. He's either acting distant or at a distance, and it's saying better off. It's not coming together right now. He has nothing good to say or feel at this point. Like, if I ask the universe, though, for Nora, if there's ever going to be a reunion or a time when this relationship will come together, what would you say, universe? The universe would say that there's a lot of chemistry, but no compassion. Why is there no compassion in the future? Somebody's watching you from a fake account. And they are deceptive. They're trying not to do this, but they can't help themselves. What do they see when they spy? That they're closed off, guarded, and resistant, and their higher self is not activated. They're going to have karma for this. Deep consequences. Remember I said that Denny ended up in prison. Alright, who's next, baby? Allie. Okay, I didn't see anything from Allie. So, Shreya. Allie, post your question, baby, if you're still here. Shreya, post your question. Sorry, Nora. I wish I had better news for you. Keep checking. Things change all the time. But it does look like he's going to end up in a lot of consequences for his behavior. All right. All right, Cheryl, you want to do these two that are here? Because there's only showing two on the monitor. You're welcome, baby. I'm going to do whatever you tell me, Cheryl. It's up to you, baby. You're the one with the list. There's 5 people showing up now. Artsy is after Shreya. Artsy, are you here? All right, whoever it is that's joining me, Cheryl has called your names. Allie, we called your name 3 times. And then we said Shreya. So, Allie, if you're here, post your question. Shreya, post your question. Artsy, post your question. I guess we're just going to have to do questions. But I mean, when you do it that way, you have to sit here and wait for people to show up. Who's after Artsy, baby? Motivational, are you here? Yeah, Trisha, she'll add you, baby. Give her just a second. Show more people finally showing up, so I guess they are aware now that the reading is over. If these are new people, you can add them. If they just left, I mean, I'm gonna obey God and do what I'm told. Yeah, I'll have to start telling people you can't leave if you want your question answered. You can't leave. And also, if they come back, they need to go to the end of the list, and we'll just start doing the people who stick it out. Hi, Sadar. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you're subscribed, okay? Yeah, we're going to get to you. Hey, Shadow. I think Cheryl is trying to revise our list. If you'll give her just a second. She's going to add all of you to the list, okay? Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, baby. I appreciate your subscription and for you being here. Thank you. Thank you, Sadar. Very kind. Okay. So we got Tia. Tia wants to know what Baruch, your online friend, feels about you. Will you meet in real life? Will he take any action? Okay, that's a lot of questions, but I'm going to find out how he feels about you, okay? All right, can you show me if Tia's friend will be... How does he feel? How does he feel about her? Feels trapped right now, but like you're a very nourishing person. Feels like he feels very comfortable, very close to you. Oh, he wants to have sex with you, baby. Yeah, he has lust. Why does he have a resentment about this? Maybe because he can't get to you. All right, show me how he feels about Tia. May I see how he feels about Tia currently? Apology came out in reverse, Tia. Why does he feel like there's not been an apology? For some reason, he feels like there's been no apology. Why does he feel like there should be one? Because he feels like he would be better off. So somebody owes this person an apology, and if they would apologize, they would be better off. Because there's been something shocking and unexpected that happened. Okay. Are they ever going to, let me ask your angels. Angels, can you tell me if they're ever going to meet in person? Something happened that made this person have a resentment, and they feel like you owe them an apology. Will they ever meet in person? In perfect timing, the situation will improve, and there's no need to worry. Okay? I think that was pretty much what you wanted to know. All right, let me see. What would the universe say is going to be the outcome of this relationship for Tia? What do you mean they're going to stop thinking about it? I think you're going to eventually just stop thinking about this, and you're going to find some friends that are near you to have fun with, because you're not going to get a commitment from this person. You're going to outgrow this person, Tia. This is just a phase you're going through. So I would start thinking about moving away from this person. They sound very childish. They want you to apologize for something. Would it be a good idea for Tia to move away from this? Oh, wait a minute. No. Meditation brings answers. And don't stop. So they're saying no, don't move away from this. There was some partying going on though. I saw a third party in the cards a while ago. What did I miss, Spirit? Because I missed something. Okay. Right now, this person is confused and having illusions. Like I said, they have no regret, but trust in divine time. Right now, they have no self-love. What will be the outcome when they love themselves? A twin flame. This is a twin flame, and they're going to offer you love. I was completely wrong, and I apologize. There's lack in depth right now, and they're not mirroring you for some reason. They're not seeing their part in things. But that person coming out as a twin flame to you, my apologies. I gave you bad advice. The cards corrected me though. Yeah, I see why you're twin flames. So, when I'm wrong, I admit it, because I am not perfect. I'm just a human being like everybody else. Okay, Tia? He'll be back. And it looked like you probably were going to eventually meet him. The situation will improve. Trisha, what's up, Trisha? Yeah, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it, Tia. Hey, Beauty with Nature. How you doing, baby? Hey, Coco. You're so welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so who's next? Sadar, did you want to know about your business partner, baby? Is that what you were asking about, your business partner? Can you please tell me about my business partner? Yeah. I can try, baby. I can try. Tell me about Sadar's business partner, Spirit. What is it we need to know about Sadar's business partner? Somebody celebrates, but there's something better, and there's something unexpected. Spirit says when it comes to your business partner, they celebrate, they might party, but there's something better, and there's something that's going to be unexpected. Can you clarify the unexpected? Hold the freaking phone. You're going to have a windfall. You're going to celebrate something better and unexpected, and it's a windfall. That's what I can tell you about your business partner. Somebody here's a networker. Hang on, Sadar. Come back and tell me about it when it happens. Congratulations, baby. Congratulations. All right, so we have Shadow and then you, Coco. Shadow, what's up, baby? You there, Shadow? So So when do I need to know about my mom and dad? What do I need to know about my mom and dad? Allie, you're back, huh? Cheryl, where does Allie fit in? She was way up at the top, wasn't she? You want to skip, Shadow? No worries, no worries. It's all good, Shadow. Thank you for watching. If you change your mind or you want to come back another day, I try to do this every Saturday and Sunday around the same time. You're good, Shadow. Tell me what does... Alright, so who is next after her? Coco? Coco, what do you need to know about your mom and dad? Let me see if I can find out. How do I find out about mom and dad, Spirit? Give me a second. What does Coco need to know about mom and dad? What about mom? What does Coco need to know about mom? Mom right now is unhappy. What do they need to know about dad? They got a 10 of cups in reverse. Like, they don't seem very happy right now. Oh. Okay. It looks like they're going to get divorced. Coco, are they in jeopardy of divorce, maybe? Okay, mom is very unhappy. And your dad is showing up like in a place of loss, of deep sadness, and also trying to show love during this loss, but not knowing how to take a risk. Why is the Fool in reverse? Because it looks like your dad is going to leave. They've been fighting. Yeah, somebody here is looking for, they're ending this relationship. What's the Tower in reverse? They're reevaluating it. It looks like your mom is leaving your dad and looking for a new place to live. Why won't they reevaluate this? Card in the wrong deck. Agree to fucking disagree so you can be happy. There's my King of Pentacles. The truth is going to come out about somebody that they have a new love. Your dad, it looks like, has a new love. Or your mom has a new love. This is your dad over here. Your mom is very happy with somebody new. And it's going to come out that she's chosen somebody new. Your mom's going to have somebody new, it looks like. Well, how does this affect, Coco? How will this affect Coco? Your mom could even be pregnant with another baby. How does this affect Coco? Another man's baby. Coco, you're going to have a lot of choice in what you want to do. You're going to have to be defensive, though. And it's going to affect your legacy. It's like you're going to have your extended family, maybe your grandparents. It looks like you're going to have a new family. Maybe you're going to have to choose who you want to live with. When it comes to where you're going to live. Ooh, I can try. You mean, are you going to live with mom or dad? Is that what you want to know? That's what I'm going to ask. Is Coco going to live with mom or dad? Do you live in Texas? What it said is that your mom and dad are going to move. It didn't really say anything about you. I guess I answered all of your questions. Yeah, it looks like your mom has a new love. Let me see if I can get you any details out of here. Can you give me any details or direction about Coco's parents moving? April came out for some reason. Somebody can't wait. Fill in the blank. See past the pain. Be silly. Somebody is same sex. Let's have sex. Somebody has childish bullshit and separation. With the Catholic Church in reverse. Anything you can give me out of this deck right here when it comes to mom and dad and they're moving? Somebody's got an abortion. The number 12 came out. And having a higher calling, number 24. Anything else? Trailer park trash. Being celibate. Somebody lied about their feelings and they were a liar. Anything else? I'm jealous of your success. And somebody's a home wrecker. Yeah, your mom has somebody else. She may not have a baby. She may have had an abortion. Abortion came out. But it does look like she has another man. All right, who is next? I hope that helped. They're going to have to agree to disagree, but they're definitely getting a divorce. And it's because your mom has a new man. But it looks like your legacy is going to be intact. So if you're worried about your inheritance, you're going to be fine. I don't know. Maybe he had somebody who was younger and they had the abortion. I have no idea. I just read the cards, baby. Somebody was also showing up as same sex. Beauty, are you next? Beauty, are you next? Channel message from Gohar towards Kizara. From Gohar towards Kizara. How does Gohar feel towards Kizara, Spirit? Exhausted with shock and the unexpected. A secret admirer, shocked and the unexpected. Boundaries and upheaval, shock and the unexpected. Something shocking has happened here. How does Gohar feel towards Kizara? How does Gohar feel, Spirit? They're not hoping, right? They're not waiting, they're not expecting, and they're not manifesting this. How does the other person feel towards them? They're in despair because of somebody being receptive. This person doesn't want to be with them. This Gohar doesn't want to be with this other person. That's how they feel. They don't want to be together. Allie? No, I'm sorry. Pranav. I hope I was able to answer your questions, Coco, because the cards don't lie. I don't know what they were picking up. They were picking up a lot, and you were asking very hard questions to answer with the cards that I have. So I'm just waiting to see the question for okay, here we go. What does your male best friend think about you? What does this male best friend think about them? That you're hiding the fact that it's not only you. They think you're hiding the fact that it's not only you. I think that answered both of your questions. It looks like they're hiding the fact that it's not only you. Why are things not going well? Because they're trapped and they feel like this is a fantasy. Clarify being trapped. They're needing to apologize for not being established. They don't have their own place. It looks like they do live with somebody else. And there's rejection here. All right, can we have guidance for the future for this person, please? Guidance, please. Cultivate peace and unfold your own myth, okay? Number 36 and number 12. This is your guidance from Spirit, okay? Peace is possible in any given moment when you're not living in the future or the past. You're invited to unplug from your ambition and let go of any regrets. Dwell in this moment only. Let this now have no anxiety and no shame. Both of those pesky guys, anxiety and shame, will be hanging around later looking for attention. But you can decide for now to leave them outside your house of belonging. Surrender to the peace at the core of your eternal soul. Hug your heart, submerge in a bath, take a nap. Your peace is a friend waiting to be welcomed. And then number 12. Unfold your own myth. Don't settle for other stories or the tales of how it went for those who took the path before you. No one has ever lived on this planet with your particular thoughts, your dreams, your skills, or your specific genius. The magic inside of you is one of a kind. Use it to unfold the truest and most beautiful version of your life. It doesn't need to look like anyone else's magic, just your own. So it sounds like to me that somehow you wanted to like live with this person and they felt like it was a fantasy because they had somebody they were already with. And they were hiding the fact that it was not only you. Okay? I'm sorry. All right, Cheryl. The time of the channel, Tia, is I usually go live at 4 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays. Sundays I have to go a little early sometimes because I actually have a second job. I have 2 more jobs, but I have to go back. But I will start putting the notifications up, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you're getting notified. And when I'm going to go live, you'll get a notification at least 2 or 3 hours ahead of time, okay? Okay. You're welcome. I'm from North Carolina. Okay, you might have to unsubscribe and subscribe again. And there's a little place on there that you can push on. It's a notification bell. You have to make sure you hit that notification bell. And sometimes when the app will update through the Play Store, the Apple Store, or the Android, sometimes you have to resubscribe again so that you can get notified because it'll reset your app to not notify you. Okay, so if your phone didn't update, that might be why. I'm sorry that happened, but we're in the Eastern Standard Time, and according to my phone, the best time to go live is 4 o'clock. But I think if it's in military time, it could mean 4 a.m. I'm not sure, but I'm not awake at that time, and I have a job. Thank you, Tia. I appreciate you wanting to have a reading. Was there anyone else, Cheryl, that had a question, baby? You want to do one now? Okay. We can also do yours in private if you want. Okay. Good job, Tia. Thank you. Yeah, I probably need to give it a rest. It's been struggling since Friday. All right, well, if that's going to be it, I will pull trinkets. And what else, Spirit? What else do you want to do? You're so welcome. Spirit wants to say something. I'm trying to figure out what. Spirit, what do you want to say? Spirit wants you to know what's true about you. If you're still with me, Spirit wants you to know what's true about you, okay? I'm going to tell you real quick. Somebody needs to know what's true about them. You are stronger than you feel right now. I am able to do all things through him who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. God at times feels like I'm struggling, which means somebody really needs to hear this. God, it sometimes feels like we need to be strong, to put on a smile, a brave face, and do what needs to be done. But you tell us your strength is made perfect in weakness, which means the moment when we feel the least spiritual might just be the ones when you work the most, because it's in those times we're reminded that we can depend fully and completely on you. It's not about being strong, it's about letting you be our strength. Sometimes what's in front of us seems impossible. The hill is too steep, the test is too hard, the diagnosis is too discouraging. But Jesus says to us, whatever I ask you to go through, I will give you the strength to do. When we're weary, he is our power. When we're afraid, he's our courage. When we're uncertain, he's our security. After a difficult day, I woke in the night with one verse on my heart, not by strength nor by might, but by my spirit. Zechariah 4:6. I needed a reminder that the outcome isn't based on what I can offer in my humanity. Instead, I can trust in God who has promised to get me through whatever I may face. It is not my strength that matters. It's his strength flowing through me by the power of his Spirit. Nothing is too much for us because nothing we will ever face is bigger than the God who lives within us. He already knows what we're going to face today, and he's already promised us we're going to beat it no matter what. And I have a question that I want to ask. Spirit, when it comes to the job that I've been thinking I might get, what might be the outcome of me getting that job? Communicate clearly. I will have an opportunity. Can you give me a little bit more information about the job? Something about being in the flow and the flashback. Why is that coming out in reverse over and over in my readings? Because of my spiritual work, cutting ties, and taking steps. What's the outcome of taking steps? Outcome of taking steps. Come on, Spirit. I need good, strong answers. A fast change, a new perspective, and real passion. With moving up. I can't make it up. Spirit keeps telling me I'm moving up. I guess I need to talk to the lady the other day, and I told her how much I wanted. She said, "You sure that's all you want?" And so I went up like $6,000 more per year. And she was like, "All right, I'll be in touch next week with the CEO." So we'll see what happens. I could sure use it, especially now that my roommate has moved out. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you guys for being here. What do you want to know real quick? Tell me real quick, Trisha, what do you want to know? What do you want to know, baby? Or do you just want in general guidance? What does Trisha want to know about the angel answers? May we see? What Spirit knows? Spirit don't need to know. Spirit said it's not the right time, Trisha. It's not the right time. You need to choose a new direction, baby. Okay? Not the right time. Alright, I'm going to pull a trinket and see what Spirit wants to say out of the trinket, and then we're going to close. Alright, I got a red marble, which can represent Saturn, or maybe you have a memory with a red marble. A feather again. Somebody is finding feathers. Black tourmaline, which is very protective. That key, I have a key. I have somebody with a daughter. Somebody's daughter is showing up. I have live your dream, a skull, a quarter, an Eiffel Tower with a star on it, and a fortune cookie that says romance could divert your attention away from money matters today. Good for you. All right, you guys stay blessed, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Cheryl, thank you so much. Thank you for all you do for me. I love you, sweetheart. I love you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.